Well, I did it. I made it. I'm here at the one and only Long Beach Comic Expo. Flew in here on my own little TARDIS because
Oh, who's TARDIS?
well, because it was, wibbly wobbly,
Man at a time may steal a TARDIS, my friend. Gotta connect properly.
wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. Look, Gallifrey. So I'm standing in front of the Star Wars 48 Hours of the Force laser tag. So there are a lot of kids in here, which means I'm going to shoot a few kids, which is okay for me. So I didn't do as great as I thought I did. I think possibly I had a defective weapon. I'm not sure. These kids are dangerous. If you haven't seen anything that's going to be amazing in your life, I mean, check out all the things he's done. If you've seen Millennium, if you've seen Aliens, there's so many things as far as what Lance has done. And honestly, as of now, I know you're promoting your book. And
This is the last of the book.
okay.
We wrote that 4 years ago, and then now that we're down to the last books, so it's fun. It's kind of like get them out there. And I'm done with the writing, but anyway.
Well, you're done with writing.
You told me about Doctor Who and the kids being into this stuff, and SpongeBob, and there's certain level of kind of, I don't know what the cleverness, multi-level cleverness in something. And when I first saw her watching it, I'm going, what is she watching? SpongeBob. And then my daughter made me sit down, and I laughed through that whole thing. I mean, it was like the starfish and Squidward and all this stuff. Now I know all the names. I mean,
Oh yeah, of course.
I sound like I'm a geek. I mean, I am. There is a part of me that's a geek. Okay.
So as of late, I know that they're coming out with a new Alien, as far as like a slight type of reboot. Have they approached you yet?
No, but the other day somebody brought it up, and suddenly it went viral. All the fans are going, "No, we want Bishop in it." You know, if Hicks is going to be in it and she's in it, Bishop's in it, man. So they're like fighting for me, and I'm just standing on the sidelines going, "Well, I'd love to do it, but whatever happens." I mean, I love that director.
Well, I mean,
He's a wonderful director.
oh yeah, and definitely your part. It's integral, and we need to actually see you in it. As a fan, I'd love to.
Get my hair dyed. I get a facelift. I get all sucked up and clean. You know.
I'm here with CJ from Sire's Crown. They make customized glasses, and I want to know a little bit more about it, so I'm going to ask CJ some questions. Now, from what I understand, you guys are trying to bring a whole retro feel back to glasses. Is that exactly it? Or
I mean, in actuality, what I like to say is our eyewear company is a little bit a part of the resistance, man. Is back in the day when used to, you had a car mechanic, that guy worked on your car, you had an optician, that guy made your glasses. In actuality, 99% of the glasses you see out there is all made by one of three companies. There's a very good chance you've never put on eyewear from anyone that's outside of those three companies. That's how monstrous this industry is, whereas I'm trying to bring back a little bit more of the artisan, a little bit more of the industry. So we like to take on small eyewear companies that make their own product and stand behind it, and we don't like it to be overly expensive.
Where else can we find, the glasses at all.
Well, here's the cool thing, man, is, you know, kind of like in the ideal of your corner store, that's where you used to go to. You probably went to it because it was your corner store and you walked into it one day. Our store works the same way. When you find us, you find us. I'm not really doing a lot of wholesale. I'm not a big business. I work online through FaceTime and Skype, and just by looking at you and analyzing your facial structure. So for example, here, we'll do something kind of fun. Here's how I would fit this gentleman. Basically, when I look at his face, I analyze bridge, pupillary distance, and facial width. I want the frame to ride along his bridge, I want his pupillary distance right in the center, and I want the crown to go straight back to the side of his head so that it works with his hook on his adjustment. That's the horizontal axis. On a vertical axis, I look at chin to nose, nose to eyebrow, eyebrow to forehead. If it falls just above the tip of the nose and just below the eyebrow and above the pupil, we've got a frame that fits right, like the frame he's wearing right now. So by doing that through Skype and FaceTime, I can do the same thing.
That's amazing.
Kinda
Seriously.
fun, right?
You just gave me like a full consultation in just seconds.
It's a formula, man, and it works. You know, obviously outside of that, there's style and all kinds of crazy things that someone can bring to the table, and we love to facilitate when someone wants something that represents who they are. And that's kind of what our company, Sire's Crown. It's a king's crown, and we like our eyewear to represent you, who you are. It's one of a kind. It's not mass manufactured, just like you were not. So anyway, that's our company.
Hi everybody, I'm here with the one and only legendary Jim Cummings. You guys may recognize or remember his voice from such shows as Darkwing Duck, Sonic the Hedgehog as Dr. Robotnik. Currently, I believe you're doing Winnie the Pooh, is that right?
Oh, sure. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Pooh's not been too busy lately, but he's out there.
Okay, see, there you go. I mean, that's not bad. You've been sticking with Disney for a bit, and they must be paying you well.
Oh, yes, of course, but only for the honey.
We had a great day here at Long Beach Expo. I spoke to a few different people. I got to go ahead and speak to Darkwing Duck, which was big and near and dear to my heart. You saw me travel here on my own TARDIS, and that was amazing. I love this con because ultimately what you get to do, you get to go ahead and meet with creators, you get to meet with actual people, cosplayers, and even though this con is small, it has a heart that's huge, and you see it in every person that you speak to. That's what I love about this con, and I'll be here next year.